I went live a bit early, like a minute, 30 seconds early. Oof. Didn't actually mean to do that. I read the time wrong, but here I am. Welcome to round number 15 of Sidewinder Racing League Spittin Venom Street Stocks. I made an edit to the title there, so I goofed that up a little bit. But welcome to the finale. 100 laps of racing here will decide the championship. And right now that championship is being led by the 16 of Blake Giglio by 9 points. And there's only 12 drivers currently set to take the grid. Cody Brown second points. He's second on the board. You can see that as well as Cliff Mullins and Daniel Lawallen. Brown and Mullins, they're tied. But unless very similar thing is late models that we just came from. Unless Blake has just a completely disastrous night here, he has got this championship all but locked up here. That'll be Giglio's 4th championship this week, and that'd be the sweep of the short track series here in Sidewinder this season. He has the dirt series and late models, and this would be the hat trick. Got 5 minutes remaining in qualifying, open qualifying. Top 5 separated by less than a tenth, and even then it's just lower tenths separating top 6.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the last race of the SRL season and the last race for the street stocks of the season. We are going to race 100 laps, hopefully no cautions, but I highly doubt that. I want to thank all y'all for racing this season. I appreciate it. I want to thank Adam for adminning the last couple of seasons and Trenton Sneed for doing the broadcast tonight. Y'all have one set of tires in the pits. We might have enough fuel to get to the end. I don't know. I can't do math. And one fast repair. At the end of this race, it will be it for the street stocks. They will be put in the shop, and the keys will be thrown away. And I'm working on something else in the working-ish. It's a top secret project. You'll find it when I know. And that's it. So this is the last race for the street stocks in SRL as of right now. So enjoy yourselves and have fun.
Thank you.
Top secret project. I have 2 guesses on what that is. Now, Zach has not told me. I want this in case I am right. But the most obvious choice is because they talked about doing this whenever they took over for Adam, when Adam had a personal things that arise. The hobby stocks, or the little buzz cars or whatever. Not the fucking coupes that Harper blew cocaine bookers at. The actual things that look like this but smaller engines. That is the most obvious because they were planning on actually swapping to that. But I do remember Zach putting in chat. Oh, that's just a kick in the nuts, Adam. Potentially the last street stock race, and the man that's been running the show can't even get in. Mini stocks. Thank you, William. So the obvious choice, I think, for them would be mini stocks. But does anyone remember, like a month or 2 ago, when Adam posted in the YouTube chat here that he found a whole bunch of setups for the COTs? Now, I could get down on some COTs. That'd be a riot. There'd probably be only 5 of us showing up, but I'd show up. Unless it's open set. If it's open set, then no. Or I could be completely wrong. It could be some third thing that actually has been top secret. My 2 guesses are mini stocks and COTs. As Giglio is still top of the board. That has not really changed. I don't imagine it will change. I am running out of Pepsi. This is a sad day. I also have a chicken penne from Applebee's in the fridge, and it smells
Hey, Harry,
super
if you want a good laugh, I am running the championship season 2 seasons ago, and we still have automotive repairs instead of automotive repairs.
Oh my god.
We were sitting here talking. We were talking about how we were broadcasting at the time, and then it clicked. I was like, wait a minute. I had my fucking hood on for that whole time. Is it still there?
Yep, automotive repair, there it is.
Yeah, where you at, Adam? What up?
Well, I just wanted to say thanks for broadcasting. Thanks everybody for coming out for the past 3 seasons. It didn't end my tenure like I wanted, but I'm giving it back to the capable hands of Zach, who started everything. So,
Hello?
you got me?
Yep, I got you. I think everything came through, but it sounded like you cut out at the last possible second. At least for me.
Yeah. I think the last thing, I don't know if it actually went through, is I'm giving it back to the capable hands of Zach, who started everything. It's been a blast. I haven't had as much headache as Cliff has. I've had plenty of headaches, but definitely not as much as Cliff. So yeah, I'm still going to be around. I'm just, stepping back from running this thing.
Yes, sir, man. Well, either way, thank you for everything you've done for the Street Stocks, keeping it going for majority of this time here. I think a lot of people thought it was going to die out, especially, I think, last season whenever there was just a handful of drivers every week.
Yeah. There's definitely been some ups and downs. Street Stock is my favorite car on the sim.
Thank you, Adam.
I enjoy the ARCA car too, but Street Stock's got a special place in my heart, and that's why when Zach wanted to step away originally, I decided I wanted to take it.
Oh, man, you've done a hell of a job filling in. I didn't actually know that Zach's one that started it, but did a hell of a job filling in, so I guess it's kind of poetic.
Yeah. Yep. Well, I'm going to hop out of here and enjoy the broadcast. Sucks I can't join the guys. It keeps saying my installation can't be found, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to reinstall everything.
That freaking blows.
Yeah. Thank God I still have all my paints on a separate setup.
Oh, yeah.
So, well, have a good broadcast.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Big man Adam Crozier. Don't quite think we have enough time for a proper grid, but y'all see it there on the screen. Y'all probably got tired of me trying to run cameras and squint at tiny letters for, what's 15 times 3? 45 different races this season. Y'all probably got tired of me trying to read off that. That's your starting lineup. You got 13 drivers out here. Unless something really, really weird happens, Giggly on that 16 is going to have this thing wrapped up. 100 laps. It's going to be a low drag, front row. Giglio and Hoytsma. Pace truck is in. Barney the flagman has the green one in his hand, and off of turn number 4. Thank you, Adam Crozier. We're racing at Hickory. 2 wide into 1 and 2. Giglio with that race lead down the backstretch. I said that, but Hoytsma now looking or nosing out ahead on that outside. And off of corner number 4, it's going to be an outside leg. Lucas Hoytsma with lap number 1. Now Grindell, where does he go in that sending machine? He's going to try and get a run off of 2 down the back straightaway. Giglio not able to come up to cover. We're 2 wide for second now. Looking off the left rear of the 70, expecting to see the 16. Yep, right as I switch away from that camera, we see that black quarter panel. So Grindell going to take second spot from the 16. How long does Blake save tires? And here comes the 17 of Cody Brown. Second in standings. Has to hope the 16 has a really bad night. 9 points, that's 9 positions. And that's just a tie. And the 17's in trouble. He's head on into the outside wall. Cliff Mullins up and over. The 71 of Beach involved as well. And oh my God. That's 2 of the 3. Where's Llewellyn? Yep, that is 2 of the 3 championship contenders. Probably going to be a quick repair. Good God Almighty. What even happened? Did the 17 have help? Yes, he did. Oh no, he just got loose, and 37 unfortunately finishes him off. Nowhere for the 71, the 88 to go. 81 to 55, 15 able to sneak around. Wallen, the last of the championship 4, almost got rear-ended by Quinn there. That's going to be a couple of quick repairs, I imagine. Right front tire not wanting to turn on the 17. The 37 is used as quick repair. Yep, so that's a quick repair. Imagine the 71. Andrew did not use his fast repair. Michael, all I gotta say is you're running my numbers, so if you self-spin, I'm gonna talk a lot of shit. We'll take a look at the onboard. Oh, God. I thought that was closer to what it was to the 71 there. Let's go all the way back here. Coming off 4. Let's look at this parking lot. Oh, we're racing, by the way. So Hoytsma out front. Keyboard flash screen as I was going to the... So Hoytsma out front with the 70 of Grindell on the outside, looking for the race lead. Hoytsma with advance briefly now. Grindell with a door out ahead. And why is iRacing chopping? Why are we doing that now? Off of 4. Hoytsma with the advantage just barely. That outside, I feel like, is going to be the advantage. Now, it's probably going to melt the tires, but we do have an extra set. Imagine we'll probably see people take that extra set probably around lap 40, close to halfway, if we do get a caution around then. Grindell does take the race lead. Hoytsma on the bottom. Right there, Giglio running in 3rd. Imagine he is saving tires. As Zachary Marson in the 55 all over his rear bumper. Beach in the 81. Right behind these guys as well, running in 5th. You're making the number happy. Better keep it that way. Hoytsma all over the rear bumper of the 70. And he gets into the 70. There goes Grindell around. Caution is back out.
So I tried to shadow play, and instead of giving me the save shadow play thing, it gave me a huge menu, and I couldn't see.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was wondering what happened. What? That was something. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, no, I hit share instead of save, because the restart felt very cool. And yeah, I literally could not see on turn 4.
well, that's something. So Harry tried to
He's lying.
use
Harry.
NVIDIA
He's
Shadow
drinking
Play,
tonight.
and instead blocked his vision.
Should have dodged and weaved, I guess.
He's sipping on that nicotine.
That's more of a Davis Greenwell thing.
And I'm just secretly here for safety rating.
I mean, yeah, Lucas rolled the corner better, but it might have been because Harry was probably like, oh, I can't see. Might just need to lift. So unfortunately, there was a Rainbow 97 right on the bumper when it happened. So Grindel has used his quick repair. Marston's here for safety rating is running
And
P3.
just a reminder, Lucas, you do have lane choice.
Stop.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I heard Lucas say top, and Blake was having like a, no, I want the top. All right, pace truck is in, and green flag back in the air, stacking up on both lanes, and we're too wide for the lead. Giglio able to stay right on the door, down the back straightaway. And they're, oh my God, they're 3 wide in the background here. Very quickly, we'll look at that. They get back down 2 wide, so we'll go back to the battle for the race lead. Weitzman nosing out ahead on the outside. Head grazed the outside wall, just a touch there. Still 2 wide for the race lead. And Lucas now clear. And they're going at it here in the background. Grindel, 2, almost 3 wide with Mullins and Lafayette. That is for 7th. Grindel able to just about take the spot off of 4. Mullins trying to get around the 17 of Cody Brown, and Brown trying to get around the 00. Remember, Cody is fighting for the championship, albeit luck not with them at the moment, as he has to run down the 16, which you can see that black car in 2nd. And that 16 has to have pretty rotten luck after that. Meanwhile, Grindel going to the outside of Daniel O'Wallen. That'll be for 6th. Now it looks like Harry has some more damage to the right front of that Renault. And off of turn number 4, Grindel moves up to 6th. And caution is out. And that is probably going to be the championship run over and done for the 17. The 00 Lafayette just gets loose. And unfortunately, he ends up hooking the 17 right into the outside wall. Quinn Newton nowhere to go. front end of that Sun Drop Monte Carlo is destroyed. Mullins has front end damage as well. He's getting stuff repaired.
And now I have
So right now,
Oh, Harry, I thought she was funny right there. I saw the tire mark from slide.
No, I'm an 8-1. I'm good.
Blake's opposition is right now the 37 of Cliff Mullins. As the 17 and 37 are tied in points.
If I
Tied
did
for
that
second.
with my Moses, I took my hand off.
Stuff like touring cars has kind of made me used to a really tight steering wheel. So, I don't know, it's kind of the closest to a touring car I can get.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Dalton. Just get the duct tape out. Green flag back in the air. So Hoytsmo retakes the race lead. Martin side by side with Jeremy Sheriff for third. And Giglio looking to the inside for the race lead. Lucas around the top. The outside has been the place to be thus far. Still side by side. Saw Giglio just barely through the windshield cranking that wheel. Lucas holding on to the spot. Blake has advantage off of 2, and Lucas in the outside wall. Blake making up a little bit of ground here on the bottom. Off of 4. Oh, Blake! Big save off turn number 4. And still 2 wide for the race lead. Morrison still third, and here comes the 70 of Grindell. 2 wide with the 50 of Sheriff for fourth. Grindell's got the spot. At the line, Hoytsman led the lap that time. Down the back stretch, the outside looking like it's starting to prevail once again. And off of 4, Lucas clears the 16. Grindell with the 15 right behind him. Michael Deach in the 81. He's trying to get a run on Scherer. And Mullins trying to run down Michael. $15 up the racetrack off of 2. Doesn't lose a ton of ground. Scherer still on the bumper of Grindell. Ooh. Slide from the 70. And Giglio all over the rear bumper. Wonder how much tire the 16 has been able to save, especially with that big slide while fighting on the inside. With Lucas running the top, and that's close. Lucas holding on to the lead for the moment. That 16, I think, is definitely faster at this point. Scherer looking back to the inside of Grindell for fourth. Just almost able to get to the left rear quarter panel. Scherer trying to arc the corner. He has the 81 all over his rear bumper. Look out the little fog light on the old school Camaro bumper. And we got a battle for the race lead. I saw Giglio looking back to the inside. Contact almost made down the back straight. Giglio still down there. We're about to hit the halfway point. Oh, contact! Whitesma hangs on. Giglio going to drop back a car length or so, allows the 15 to get almost to him. Meanwhile, the 81 to the inside of Scherer for a 5th spot. I'd say 4th.
Balake, you gotta take out that hit from Donald.
Still too wide off of turn number 4. And in 1 and 2. Scherer is fighting strong on the outside. That 81 not giving up at all. And Mullins all over the rear bumper now, trying to get the lanes to move. Michaels almost got him clear. It's a game of passing by inches. They both reeled in the 70. So that Scherer now making up down the outside. The 81 gets loose off of 2. '81 spinning the rears. Riddell struggling to get the power down as well. Well, the top 3 have still checked out. '81 flipping the apron, trying to find some grip, trying to clear this 15. Off of 4, Scherer almost grabs the outside wall, and the 81's clear. Michael Deach moves up to 5th. Cliff Mullins in the 37, now going to try and clear the 15. Around the outside, maybe starting to melt the tires. We got a battle for the race lead again. Oh, the 16's going around! He holds on to it. What a save by Giglio. Here comes the 55 of Margison. We're over the halfway point. That was almost a disaster for the 16, able to hang on to it. What happened? Oh, dang it. It didn't work. This contact between the 16 and the 97 sends the 16 sideways.
Boys, we're giving up a lot of time. We gotta figure this shit out and go.
Keep doing that.
Meanwhile, 81 under fire from the 15 again. They're too wide again. 15 still on the outside. They're trying to get around the 70. Andrew tells Cliff that they're losing time. They need to figure it out. I'm sure all of them wish they could figure it out. Oh, 81 comes up right in front of the 15. There's a love tap. Mullins going to try and capitalize on that. He's to the inside of both of them. Coming to 40 laps to go. It is an absolute dogfight for 4th on back here. Oh! 81 bounces off the wall into the 37, and Cliff's still loose into 3 and off of 4. 81 clears. So now he's going to try and get around the 70. Here comes Cody Brown all over the rear bumper of Beach. And the 15 back in the outside wall. And as this has gone down, the 16 has reeled back in the 97 for the race lead. So there's no question which one is the faster car. It's the 16. We'll jump back to this battle for 4th on back. Mullins to the inside of the 81. Trying to hold on to it. Grindel bad loose. Does Mullins throw it 3? The 81 able to go around on the outside. Grindel drifting off corner exit. Slides up, almost gets into the 81. And Michael able to clear. Not quite. They're still going at it for 4th on back. Grindel all over the place. The 37 gets into the back of him. The rear tires have left Harry's chap. Meanwhile, 15 share to the inside of Andrew Beach. This is for 7th. Mullins trying to get around the 70. He's drifting off corner exit. Good Lord. Or they're going to, you think this is for the win. And off of 4, Mullins able to clear the 70. Andrew way up the racetrack. Contact just about made between the 15 and the 17. Andrew to the outside of Grindel now. So Andrew going to move up to 6 as Grindel struggling. Here comes Scherer on the apron. He gets to the inside of Harry. They've been almost netco contact there. Cody Brown trying to find a lane. .29 laps to go, and Grindel dead sideways, holds onto it again. I don't know for how long. I feel like Harry's going to end up going all the way around at some point. Let's go on the gyro cam. You can just barely see he's cranking that thing. He's turning right more than he's turning left. Meanwhile, for the lead, Giglio back to the rear bumper of the 97. Blake gets in the back of him. Meanwhile, the 55, Martinson still running comfortably in 3rd. Well, I say comfortable, I just saw him get pretty sideways. And here comes the 37 of Mullins knocking on the door, 4th. Bringing the 71 with him. And Mullins gets to the inside. Going to be 2 wide for 4th off of 4. 81 able to put the power down better. Mullins able to get back to the inside, and he is firmly alongside now. Sidewinder Beach trying to follow. Oh, Cliff got loose. Looks like they are starting to... Oh, big wiggle from Mullins. Meanwhile, we're 2 wide for the race lead. Laps winding down. Giglio trying to come up, trying to clear. Not able to. Hoytsma remains the leader. And Deech holding on to 4th. It's a 70 machine. Harry Grindel now under fire from Daniel Lawallen for 10th. The tires have absolutely left that 70 machine. And they have run down the 55 of Zachary Markinson for 3rd. So the tires have left the 55 as well. Now, a question that was raised is they don't know if they have enough fuel. And here comes Giglio back to the inside. Huge run heading to turn 1. Hoytsma able to hang on the outside. And they're coming up on lap trapper. They're coming up on Grindel. I think everyone's slipping and sliding this one. I think everyone's tires are just slowly starting to leave. And here we go, the battle for third. The 37 back to the inside of the 81. That is for fourth. Coming to 15 laps to go. The 81 to the outside of the 55 for third spot. D just got it. 37 Mullins coming along on the outside as well as the 71. Meanwhile, Giglio back to the rear bumper. The same machine of Grindel has officially gone a lap down. And Blake back to the inside. Dirt tracking that 16 on the bottom. He's able to stay alongside. So do we see passing by inches? He's nosing out ahead. He gets loose. That's going to allow the 97 to potentially get a run on the outside. No, Giglio able to carry the momentum. It's been a valiant effort from the 97 to hold on this long. But it looks like the 16, never mind. Contact is made. Oh, Hoytsma dead sideways. 16 dead sideways. Still too wide. Coming to 10 laps to go. Bear in mind, this is not for the championship. This is just for bragging rights. The 16 has it pretty much locked up. This is just two teammates wanting this checkered flag. Both drivers dead sideways. Lucas even more so. Contact almost right rears the 16 in the fence. Nine coming to 8 laps to go. And caution is out.
I don't know why my right rear tyre got down to 27%, but it did.
I think the 37 clips the apron in just the wrong way and it sends him up. And everyone but the 00 coming down pit road. So here's the question. Do we see 2 tires? Right side's up on pretty much the entire field. The 16 takes 2. The 97 takes 2. Everyone taking 2. So the whole field is taking 2 tires. Lafayette electing to stay out. I think Grindel's going to be the lucky dog. Maybe not. I think it's going to be a 3-lap shootout. I think they're going to get 1 to green this time. One to green, 3 laps. Going back with 3 to go. Lafayette on old tires. Pace truck is in. Green flag in the air. Lafayette with the lead, heading into 1, 2 wide with the 16. Giglio going to be able to run off the outside. So Blake with the race lead. Here comes Beach on the outside. 3 wide for third spot. Going to be 2 laps to go. Marston Beach side by side. The 23 gets into the 00. We're still green flag racing here. I do see, I think someone almost spinning out. And caution is out. It's going to be a green-white checker. They were 4 wide. Good God, they were 4 wide.
Down as far as I could right there.
That's just a freaking jumble. Grindell now back on the lead lap. So now it's going to be a green-white checker.
Andrew, you have a headlight. I think you can fix that.
It's okay. I can't fucking shift worth shit. You'll probably get third.
You got to use the clutch. Just pretend you're driving the cruise. Pretend you're driving the cruise. You can't speed shift it. Gotta use the clutch.
I do, and I fully depress it. I missed fourth right there, so we're gonna do the best we can.
So Giglio's elected to the top. Pace truck is in. Green flag in the air. Giglio clear, has Hoytsma right behind him. Side by side for third. Andrew on the outside. And 3 wide just about for fifth. As they come through, 3 and 4 going to be for... We're going to stay green. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go. Hoytsma to the inside of Giglio for the race lead. 3 wide in the background. Contact between Giglio and Hoytsma. Through 3 and 4 for the final time. Off of turn number 4. Drag race to the line. Blake Giglio, your winner and your champion. Second goes to the 97 of Hoytsma. Third goes to the 71 of Andrew Beach. And it's a pile up in the background. What a finish!
Well, thank you all for coming out to the last race of the Street Stocks. Top
Mr.
3.
Short
If
Track,
want
you
an
got me?
interview,
How's it
go get
going?
one.
Well,
And if
man,
not,
you
have a
successfully
happy
pulled it
off-season.
off. You had a hell of a battle with the 97 for the
Street
entire
Stocks,
race.
16,
Got out
and
front
yeah,
from the pit
that's fun.
cycles, and you're able to hold on. Talk me through it.
That was the best race I've ever raced with Lucas, I think, dude. We were sliding the whole race. We touched each other, but we never wrecked each other. So I want to give a shout out to him. I hope it was entertaining for you guys up here. I'm glad we rode it. That finish was even exciting.
Yeah, damn drag race.
That was probably, you got to admit, that was probably one of the best street stock or late model races we've had all year.
Yeah, that is a hell of a way to send off the street stocks. That was the best way to do it.
That was the most fun thing I've ever driven, to be honest with you. We were sliding the whole race, and at the end it came down to execution, and I screwed up turn 3 coming to the white flag, and he got to my inside, and shout out to him there. That was a door-to-door finish right there.
Yes, sir. By the way, congratulations on this win and this championship. You are the short track champion of Sidewinder this year, so congratulations. Who all you got to thank for making that happen?
Yeah, the same people we shouted in the late model race. You for broadcasting this all season, and the one race Lucas did. Shout out to DG for managing everything. Cease Racing, Low Drag Esports, I'm9 Performance, everyone that's on this car. Hell yeah, dude, this is good, and glad we were able to finish off that Sidewinder seasons here with a championship and win, and looking forward to a good SRX off-season race.
Yes, sir. Well, good luck with SRX. After last time, I ain't touching that damn car ever again.
Hopefully we can go back-to-back in championships with that.
I wouldn't doubt it. Congrats once again, buddy.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Blake Giglio, your winner and your champion tonight. I'll go ahead and pull in second place, the number 97 of Lucas Hoitzma. And it took us to the concession stand. Oh, that's funny. Here, get the thing. There we go. Lucas, you got me.
Yes, sir.
Well, man, if there's ever been a saying for high, wide, and handsome, you made that 97 high lane dominant the entire night between you and the 16. And then had a straw on the bottom, came down to a fender. Talk me through it.
Yeah, it's just right rear completely burned off that pit stop I made at the end. Right rear was 57%. Me and Blake were struggling the last half of that race. We were just holding on. I had my right hand off the wheel. Left hand was just sawing the whole time. It is sore from wheeling that thing the whole race. It was crazy. Then we get the restart with fresh tires, and I just tried my best to get to him. And for Cliff's sake, I roughed him up a little bit, but obviously don't want to wreck him. That was a fun race the whole way through, and a really good finish.
Yes, sir. Made a hell of a show the entire night. The entire field. That was the 1-2 battle between you and Blake, and then fourth on back was just a damn UFC cage match. Everyone going at it with Martin, Beach, Mullins, everything. That is probably... If there was ever a way to send off the street stocks, this was it.
Yeah, it almost makes a good case to keep them in the series. That was a great show, but Hickory and street stocks just goes together like cookies and milk.
Yes, sir. Well, man, you got any sponsor shout-outs to that 97?
Yes, sir. Just shout out to you once again for broadcasting the whole season. Zach, Adam, and Jake for everything they did for this series. 712 Breaks and Quinn, and just everybody for racing tonight. That was a hell of a race.
Yes, sir. Well, man, congrats once again on the podium.
Thank you. See ya.
Sleep. Sir, Lucas White's my P2 here tonight. Now we'll bring in the pizza boy. Andrew, you got me.
Yes, sir.
Well, man, you started sixth. You and Cliff just kind of slowly made your way up through the field as the tires kind of fell apart, and had a hell of a battle with Zach there. And managed to... I don't think you missed a shift on that restart. And
I didn't miss a shift on that last one.
Did you treat it like the cruise?
Yep.
There you go. You can't speed shift a street stock or an 87 car. I've told you this.
You sure as shit can't speed shift a fucking 15 cruise either.
Uh-huh. It's almost like I know these things. Adam said, "Nah, just grind it till you find it."
You know what? He's got a point there, but
that's
it's not fun whenever you're getting
that's the second
into the rear.
That's the second gear strat for the Camaro.
Yep.
Oh, way.
Man.
You held on for the podium in your, I don't know, single-digit start in the street stock. So congrats for a podium.
I think this is my only start on the street stock season.
I figured. Well, hell, it's your home track, and you came out with a podium. So congrats.
Yeah, I was running there behind Cliff. I'll be honest, I wasn't even trying to get around him. I was trying to help Cliff, and as he'd pass the car, try to play a little bit of defense there. Cliff was on the outside looking into that championship battle, really needed to get up there and get around Blake, and then Blake needed to have an issue, which he didn't do. He had a great race.
Oh, God, no. The 16 and the 97 had 40 different issues. They just didn't die.
Yeah, well, he needed to...
I mean, look at the screen right now. Look, if you can see my screen, they're beating and banging, coming to the checkered flag. That was them the whole race. They had issues. They just didn't die. It was a hell of a show from everyone.
I'll have to go back and watch this race for absolute sure. But yeah, me and Cliff, I was trying to let him get around people and then try and block him off so he could try and get around that 81 machine and run down those two up front. And then it looked like both drivers just got loose there in front of me, and the 81 it tail whipped when he was trying to save it, and that sent Cliff on around, which ruined his chances. Hated to see that for him, but then I told him, I said, well, we're gonna go and get a top 3 out of this for you. We brought the magic back with this car right here. This is the scheme that I won the championship with. I left all the wind decals, not decals, goodness gracious, wind decals on it and the championship on there. I said, well, we're gonna run this just for shits and giggles, and brought it home third. So it's a great race there. Congratulations to Blake and Lucas on their first and second right there. That's gonna be fun to watch. The funniest part about this whole night is we do have a Automotive instead of automotive.
Maybe that's the magic.
Maybe it is the magic. It's just not having automotive spelled right. So we might go into next season trying that again. But got to thank Side Pipes if you're in the Newton, North Carolina, Catawba County area. Check them out for any automotive repairs, spray and bed liners, Jasper Transmission, Jasper Motors. Trenton knows all good and well about Jasper now.
I like Jasper engines.
Yeah, you do.
Except their lifters tick, and it kind of annoys me.
Yeah, you'll have that. Run you an extra quart of Marvel's Mistral whenever you do your next oil change. Swap out a quart of oil for Marvel's Mistral, and that will help quiet the lifters. But yeah, low time, low drag. Everybody, we were all in there hanging out tonight, having a good time. That's probably the most fun that I've heard Lucas and Blake having. Fighting it out, so that was great to see. All this did tonight was make me really mad that I didn't run the whole season, because it proved that I still had the speed in a street stock. So,
dude, the whole entire street stock season's been a blast.
Yeah, you tell me every week, and I'm like, oh, that's great. I'd probably suck, and so I just decided to come out here tonight. Lucas was asking for more cars and late models, and then they convinced me to run here in the street stocks, and I was like, it's Hickory. I like the place. So come out here, and we had some fun and got third.
Yes, sir.
I think this is the first time that I've gotten to talk to you in almost 2 seasons.
No, you had a podium in ARCA this season.
Where?
I don't know, but I've interviewed you once from a podium this season.
Huh.
It may have been late models. I don't know.
Maybe.
All right. Good job. I'm going to go eat something and go to bed.
All right, I'm going to go watch Yellowstone. Love you, brother.
That's Andrew Bleach, Lord Glizzy. Finished P3 here tonight. We're going to get that sponsor poster here. Last one of the season. Big thanks to 712 Breaks, Fort Worth Screen Printing, Spittin Venom Podcast, Arc Music, Golden Eagle, Frisbee Racing. Check out all Random Randy Lee at twitch.tv/randomlee. Sneak Tombstone Game Farm, Tree and Technologies, DGSRacing.com. Lucas for broadcasting at CTCRN and the Pro Simp Network, and covered my ass whenever I went to go watch Dragon Ball a couple weeks ago. And then, here I was for the Wild Horse Broadcast Network, and Andrew joined back, so I think I know what's about to go down. I've been the Cheesecake Trent Sneed, and for all of 30 seconds, I've been joined by the Pizza Boy, Andrew Beach.
Y'all have a good one.